Okay. Oh, a little dark in here. Good morning, everybody. It's Ruth Backlund from Energy Works Myofascial Release. Thought I would come to you this morning with an exercise that I will do periodically. Sometimes when I'm really stressed or feeling tension in my body, or if I'm having a really hard time falling asleep. And I would say I generally don't have a hard time falling asleep unless I have so much going on in my mind that I just can't shut my mind off. But if I'm holding a lot of tension in my body, then it's hard to relax. And I know a number of you are having that trouble. Even when people are trying to relax on the table, they're not relaxing. Their body can't soften. There's so much tension in there. And so this is an exercise that I will teach some of my clients sometimes, and I thought all of you would benefit from it. If you're going into a stressful day, or hey, I have some puppies that decide they want to play with me this morning. But so if you're having a stressful day, or you're going to go into a stressful meeting, or you just can't seem to relax and fall asleep at night, try this at home. So you can do this either sitting or you can do it lying. So if you're up and about, I would recommend just sitting in a chair. If you're laying in bed trying to fall asleep and you can't, then do it in bed. But I'm going to demonstrate this and walk you through how to get your body to relax. Be aware of where all your tension. Okay, nice little photo bomb. Hi. Okay, I love you too. Okay. Lay down. Have you be aware of where tension is holding in your body, and that's some clues for you. Where are you holding things? We always think we're holding tension in our tension in our shoulders. You'd be surprised where. Hey, shh, no, lay down. You'd be surprised where parts of your body is holding stress that you weren't even aware of. And where you're going to notice that is sometimes it's hard to tighten things up. And then as we go into relaxation, it doesn't seem to want to relax, or it doesn't relax as quickly as other areas of the body. So those are things I want you to pay attention to. So what we're going to do, like I said, you can do this in your office. You can do it at home. Wait to the end. It's going to be kind of funny. If you're watching, it'll be kind of funny. But anyway, I'm going to put it out there because this is just how you do it. So we're going to start from the bottom. So what I want you to do, I want you to just take a deep breath in. Let it relax. Close your eyes. And I want to have you scrunch up your toes. Just squeeze them really tight together. Squeeze the bottoms of your feet. Squeeze your calves, your shins, your thighs. Squeeze your whole lower body together from the hips on down. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Take another deep breath and slowly soften. What do you feel? Where do you find that you have some tension? Where is it really hard to soften? Maybe you're still feeling some tension in some places. So I'm happy to do that again. I want you to squeeze your toes, the bottoms of your feet, your calves, your thighs, your hamstrings, your quads. So your whole lower body is clenching and shaking. Okay, that's what we're going for. Take another deep breath. Slowly let it relax. Let it soften. Are those areas that were really tense and tight, are they still there, or have they softened? Okay, so things for you to pay attention to. Excuse me. Little frog in my throat. I haven't talked much yet this morning. All right, so we're going to keep going. Squeeze your toes, squeeze your calves, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your hamstrings, squeeze your butt cheeks as hard as you can, squeeze your lower abdomen. Let it shake a little bit. Slowly relax. Let it all soften. We're going to keep going up. Squeeze your toes, squeeze your calves, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your hamstrings, your quads, your glutes, your butt, your stomach. Squeeze your arms and shoulders into your side. Make some fists with your hands. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Take a deep breath as you exhale. Let it slowly soften. Again, pay attention. Where are you feeling this? Where is it hard to soften? Is the right side tighter than the left? Is your leg tighter than your arm? Where are you having a hard time softening? Okay, so we're going to do it again. Come all the way up. We're going to squeeze your toes, squeeze your calves, squeeze your thighs, your hamstrings, your quads. So your whole lower body is clenched. Squeeze your butt, your abdomen, your arms and shoulders are clenched. Hands are clenched. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as hard as you can. Slowly exhale. Let it soften. Keep breathing. Slowly soften. Where's that tension hiding? You're basically pumping fresh energy, fresh blood into your body, into the tissues, to let it soften and relax. Now this last time, this is the fun part. So don't do this in an office, but you can do this at home unless you have an office with a wall that you can face, okay? Just gonna warn you. So what we're gonna do, again, squeeze from your toes, the bottoms of your feet, squeeze your calves, squeeze your hamstrings, your quads, your thighs, your butt, your abdomen, your shoulders. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Scrunch your face as tight as you can. And relax. Slowly soften. Keep taking deep breaths. In and out. Slowly soften. Where are you feeling that tension? Where is it hard? You know, where is it hard to let things go? What are you hanging on to? So are you surprised by some of the areas that are really tight in your body? Interestingly enough, my left hand, hard time unclenching. So I must be overworking something there. So that's something you can do, and you can do that a few more times. And then if you're laying in bed at night, what I would recommend is you just lay there with your arms outstretched, with your legs outstretched, your eyes are closed. Just deep breathe a couple more times. Hey, Catherine. So just deep breathe a couple more times. You know, you can lay there and just let that tension flow out of your body, okay? Where you're noticing it, that's where an area that you probably need to have some work. You know, if you need to get up and stretch a little bit, you know, before you climb back into bed, that's fine. If there's a better time in the day, you know, let's say you're at work and you're trying this and you know, okay, this is something I got to work on when I get home. Then you know where you're holding some of that stress and that tension that's keeping your body in a non-relaxed state. So anyway, those are two things for you to try, you know, whether if you're trying to fall asleep at home. Hey, Mona. If you're trying to fall asleep and you can't fall asleep, you know, and tension's just got you going, put yourself in a timeout. Do this little exercise. You can do it at the office. You can do it in your bed. And that's just going to help you relax and soften and give you some awareness of some areas that are tight that you need to maybe stretch out a little bit. So I need to hop into the office. I wish you a good day. Try this stretch at home and let me know how it goes. You know, if you're surprised by some areas that you think are really tight, you know, put it in the chat and let me know. I'll be curious to see what you feel. Mine was in my left hand today. Okay, go figure. Have a good one.